Welcome back, guys. AfghaniPoE here, and we're going on with our Path of Exile Let's Play. We already made it to level 10 without dying. That's good. And I have to give a proclaimer here at the start, because I completely forgot to say this at the start of the Let's Play. So I hope whoever is still with us will not, discontinue watching because of this, because it is somewhat, not unique, but you can play the game in a lot of different ways, and I can show you what I mean by this. So you have global chat here, you have trade chat, and I could go on trade chat, and you see that a lot of people are posting stuff on trade chat. Like, you can buy gems, you can buy items, and or you can just trade currency and stuff. It's all nice, and I don't mind people using it. I do use it depending on what character I play, but for this character, my intention is to make it a self-found character, in a way that I want to play with self-found gear, and ideally I want to play with self-found gems as well. Though I have to say that this only holds if I don't really hit a wall and I necessarily need a gem. If that happens, then I'll just buy it. But ideally I want to try and be a real exile and just try to survive in this forsaken continent, in this forsaken world, without the help of anybody else. So we'll see how that works out for us. The only exception is I will not buy things from others, but since I only have 4 stash tabs, and I will probably find some nice items, and I don't have enough space, so I will sell items and I will use the currency that I get from selling them, but I will try to hold back on buying anything from others. So that's the only exception. It's still self-found, it's just I will not be completely a loner. Alright, so the last time we found some items that we want to identify, but we ran out of wisdom scrolls. What we can do here now is we can use either whetstones or armor scraps.
Hello.
And we can sell them to the vendor and we get wisdom scrolls. So I have 2 whetstones here, and if I sell them I get 8. So per whetstone you get 4 scrolls of wisdom. And now we can use those to identify all these items and see if they're any good. This is actually a really nice one. This will increase our damage quite nicely. And this is one to melee gems, which is probably really good as well. So I guess we have 2 weapon upgrades. This is crap. And this one, fire. Yeah, I think this is an upgrade as well. We just have to figure out where to put our gems. Alright, let's do the weapons first. We have 1 to melee gems, so ideally we want to have Reeve and Viper, or maybe Double Strike in there actually. Okay, so right now we have roughly 40 DPS and 28. 40 and 28. So now this even increases our DPS without the 1 to melee, but now we have 43 and 30, but if we put those gems in there, this increases to 31, and this goes from 43 to 44. It's not a huge upgrade, but it's better than nothing, so we'll keep them in here, and we will use this one as well, because that's way better. I mean, you can see the increase. That's 25% increase, something like that. So now we can put the bear trap in here. We can put on the other shoes. I think I will keep those shoes for now, just because of the link. Or, you know what? I'll just equip these weapons in the second weapon slot, because they have 2 green sockets and we can finally get rid of our starting bow. And then we can get rid of the shoes as well.
Be careful.
Alright, let's sell all of this. And we get another Orb of Alteration. And Tarley actually has a reward for us. I'm not 100% sure what for this reward is. I think it's Brutus, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, it should be Brutus. And what we will get here, we have a lot of things to choose from, a lot of different skills. Some of them, like the blue ones, are kind of out of the question because we can't really level them too far. So we have to pick one of the green ones. You see, this is for bows, this is for bows. This is an aura. This is movement. This is a spell. We already have Viper Strike, and Barrage is for bows as well. So we will actually take the aura. We will take Hatred here. Oh, and this is because we cleared the Fetid Pool. We get a Book of Regrets. We didn't pick it up yet. So we right click this. And now if you go on your passive skill tree, you see that you have refund points. So what we could do, we could refund passives. We could just say, I don't want the one-handed damage anymore. I want to refund it, and I want to put it somewhere else. If you apply the refund, then the refund point is gone, but you can switch your passives around, so that's quite nice. We will not use it right now because we have the right passives. We will equip Hatred, and we can actually put this here. We will see if we can use Hatred. The thing with Hatred, or with any aura, is that it reserves mana. In the case of Hatred, it reserves 60%. So if I switch on Hatred, which, you know, you can see that you have an aura by this little thingy here, 60% of my mana is reserved. So if I use Reeve here, I will run out of mana a lot quicker. Because I only have, what is that, 40 left instead of 100. I mostly don't even use it because, oh, this is the invader. I will not use it for now because I think that it just takes up so much. Okay, this guy, I'm not 100% sure what he uses. He uses some sort of trap that hurts. Like with the other invaders, I will use my Viper Strike on him. And slowly, he has Immortal Call, which makes him immune to damage for a while. But then again, he's not one of the harder ones. But you can see my life is going down quite significantly here. Okay. Okay. Let's go back to town real quick. Since we're still here, refresh the pots. And go at it again. There we go. And we should not stand in this. So we killed another invader. You can see that even though we haven't really fought the really scary ones, they're always a challenge. Let's see, what do we have here? Do I want that rusted coif? No. Okay. Let's have a look at this. This could be an upgrade. Okay, this is not a huge... we will probably not be using Hatred for now, so I'll just put it on my second slot. And if I look at Double Strike, if I put this on... oh, it's a tiny upgrade. Okay, so it doesn't really matter. I can actually use them on here. Alright, never mind. So we already know those mobs. They're not that hard. And there's some leapers again. And these guys actually cast Shock Nova, so it's a bit different from what we've seen before. Before it was Fireball. It can get dangerous because if they shock stack you and then the leapers jump on top of you, they deal quite a bit of damage. So yeah, you can see it there. So try to eliminate them as soon as possible. Okay, it's probably on the other side. Here, yep. Just to show you, there's one thing that I will be missing out on here. Piety, the one that we met in the prison before we fought Brutus, she is in this area and she will basically block your way forward. And that's if you follow the road, then you will see her and she runs away and blocks the road after her. So we don't really have to go there just to see it, because after that happens you basically have to find another way around, and that's what we're doing right now. The other way around is this way. Okay, so let's get a bit of speed in here. Okay. And here we have the boss of the zone. He will ignite you, the Burning Menace. Let's fight him head on.
My mana is gone.
Okay, let's pick up this and get out of the range again. Okay, so we already fought the important mobs of this zone. In this league, you have one invasion boss and you usually have one zone boss that you have to worry about. If those two are out of the picture, then there's nothing that scary anymore. Depending on what mods a rare mob has, the rare mob can be really dangerous as well, but the likelihood of that is relatively low. Okay, so another level up. We will take more one-handed damage, going from 37 to 39, or almost 40. And then making our way. Finding some currency on the way. A gold ring. Just to show you guys. Oh, come on. Leave me alone. Gold ring increases your rarity. I usually... Oh, that's a blue one. Nice. I usually don't use them. Especially not the white ones. Later on, if you're stuck a bit and you need better gear to progress, then what you should do is try to increase your rarity and do some magic find runs. Right now the game is pretty easy, so you don't really need to worry about it. This is a rare, extra damage, extra fire damage, frenzy is damaged.
Back into the ground.
Okay, it's already gone. It's usually relatively scary if you see a lot of extra damage mods on the rare. And if we come to the shipyard.
Life and death live side by side. This is a strange land.
It is indeed. We have the waypoint right here. The waypoint is usually close to the quest that is in this zone. Oh, that's a lot of them. That is a lot of them. Okay, those guys will freeze you, and you don't want to be frozen. Trust me. 'Cause there's a lot of damage that can hit you once you're frozen. So ideally, you want to kite him and get some damage in, which I'm not really good at right now. Oh boy. Wow, this works out horribly. You see what I mean? That was almost a death sentence. This is pretty sketchy what I'm doing here. Okay. Yeah. I don't even know why I'm doing this. Let's just move on. Wow, there's so many of them here. I don't like this. Especially not with desync. Whoa. Okay. Okay. Yeah. I'm horrified right now. I am horrified. Let's fill out the flask. I'll fill up the flask. Okay. That was almost it. The problem that I have right now is I don't really have anything for movement. Like, if I get frozen, that's it. I don't have a flask to remove frozen. I don't have leap slam, which I will get later on, which can, you know, just get you out of those sticky situations real fast. So I just have to slowly walk, which is not the best way to do it. We have a corrupted zone here. We're at 18 minutes already. I think I will stop the recording here for this episode, and we will actually do this corrupted zone in the next episode. See you then, guys.